You can do excellent work and still be invisible at work. That is not always fair, but it is very common. Performance is the quality of what you do. Visibility is whether the right people understand what you did, why it mattered, and what changed because of it. A lot of hardworking people assume their results will speak for themselves. Sometimes they do. But in busy workplaces, results often need a translator. Your manager may support you, but they're not watching every detail of your day. They have meetings, deadlines, politics, budget pressure, and their own goals to manage. A workplace is a signal system. People notice what is repeated, connected to priorities, and easy to remember. Quiet effort can disappear if it never becomes a clear signal. Imagine two people fix the same customer problem. One quietly closes the ticket. The other closes the ticket and explains the root cause, the fix, and how it prevents future issues. The second person created a stronger impact signal. Visibility does not mean showing off. It means making your work legible. If people cannot understand the value, they cannot reward it, repeat it, or build on it. Visibility without performance is fragile. It may work for a short time, but it creates distrust. The goal is not to replace good work with self-promotion. The goal is to make real work easier to see. The trap is thinking that being reliable means being silent. Many dependable people become the person everyone counts on, but nobody thinks of when bigger opportunities appear. Some of the most valuable work is naturally hard to see. Preventing problems, simplifying a process, mentoring a teammate, calming a client, or catching a risk early may not look dramatic from the outside. If you like practical breakdowns of work, careers, and how organizations really function, consider subscribing. Now, let us get back to how visibility actually works, without turning into office theater. Office theater is when someone tries to look important without creating real value. It can look like performative busyness, empty updates, dramatic meetings, or taking credit for work they did not do. Real impact signals are different. They connect your work to a business need, a team goal, a customer outcome, a saved risk, or a better process. They help people understand value without exaggeration. A useful way to think about visibility is to answer 3 questions. What did you do? Why did it matter? What should happen next? The first question is basic, but many people skip it. Do not assume others remember your contribution. A simple, factual update helps your work enter the shared memory of the team. The second question is where visibility becomes powerful. Instead of saying you finished a task, explain what the task improved. Did it reduce confusion? Did it unblock a launch? Did it help a customer make a decision? The third question shows ownership. When you explain the next step, you move from task doer to problem solver. You make it easier for others to trust your judgment. One of the best visibility tools is a quiet update. It is not a speech. It can be a short message that says what changed, who is affected, and whether any decision is needed. Your manager may have to explain your work when you are not in the room. If you give them clear examples, outcomes, and context, you make it easier for them to advocate for you. Many career decisions happen in rooms you are not in. Project assignments, promotion discussions, performance reviews, and budget decisions often depend on what people can remember and defend. People remember stories better than scattered tasks. A strong work story has a problem, an action, and a result. It gives people something specific to attach your name to. Busy is not the same as valuable. If your visibility is built on how overwhelmed you look, you may train people to see you as stressed, not strategic. A stronger signal is outcome-based. Instead of saying you had 6 meetings, say the team agreed on a decision, removed a blocker, or clarified ownership. Good visibility also gives credit clearly. When you name the people who helped, you show confidence and fairness. Taking all the credit may get attention, but it damages trust. Visibility should not only happen after the final result. Sharing thoughtful work in progress helps people see your judgment, not just your output. It also creates chances to correct direction early. Another form of visibility is asking good questions. A good question can reveal risk, clarify priorities, and help the team make a better decision. That is valuable work too. Visibility grows when your work connects to what leaders already care about. That does not mean chasing every trend. It means understanding the goals of the team and showing how your work supports them. Different people need different signals. A teammate may need details. A manager may need progress and risks. A senior leader may need the business impact in plain language. If your work is technical, the translation matters even more. Do not only explain the tool, method, or system. Explain what it allowed people to do better, faster, safer, or with less confusion. Keep a simple record of your work. Save examples of problems solved, feedback received, processes improved, and moments where you helped the team. This is not vanity, it is career memory. One-on-one meetings are a natural place to build visibility. You can discuss priorities, share progress, ask what matters most, and make sure your work is aligned with expectations. Visibility also means no unnecessary surprises. If a project is at risk, communicate early. Hiding problems until the last moment may feel safer in the short term, but it weakens trust. Your reputation is built through repeated patterns. If people repeatedly see you solve problems, communicate clearly, and follow through, visibility becomes more than attention. It becomes credibility. Many people worry that visibility requires a loud personality. It does not. You can be visible through written updates, thoughtful questions, reliable follow-through, and calm explanations. Remote and hybrid work make visibility more intentional. When fewer people casually see your effort, you need better communication habits. Not more noise, better signals. Humility is valuable, but hiding your contribution is not the same as humility. You can be honest about your work without acting superior. Factual is not boastful. There is another trap too. Do not build visibility only by rescuing emergencies. If you always become the hero of chaos, people may give you more chaos instead of better opportunities. A higher value signal is building systems that reduce emergencies. Improving a checklist, clarifying a handoff, or documenting a repeatable process may look less dramatic, but it creates lasting impact. Promotions are usually not just rewards for being busy, they are often bets on future responsibility. Visibility helps decision makers see whether your current behavior already matches the next level. Acting at the next level does not mean doing 2 jobs for 1 paycheck. It means showing judgment, communication, ownership, and influence in ways that fit the role you want. At the end of each week, write down 3 things. 1 result you created, 1 problem you helped prevent, and 1 thing you learned about what matters to the team. Then turn the most important item into a short update. Say what changed, why it matters, and whether you need input. Keep it simple enough that someone can repeat it accurately. Some workplaces punish honesty or reward politics over substance. In those environments, visibility still matters, but you may need to be careful. Focus on facts, allies, documentation, and protecting your energy. In a healthy version of visibility, your work becomes easier to understand. Your manager has better evidence. Your teammates know where you can help, and your career is not dependent on luck. Performance is doing the work well. Visibility is helping the right people see the value of that work. The strongest careers usually need both. What part of visibility at work feels hardest for you? Sharing updates, getting credit, talking to your manager, or avoiding office politics? Ask your question in the comments, or suggest the next career topic you want explained.